It's time now for Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show here on 88.5 KALA. Sit back and enjoy an hour of great American music with your host, longtime touring musician, recording artist, songwriter, and guitar instructor, Roger Hurricane Wilson.
It's the Garden Spot program bringing you the songs of Hank Williams.
Hello everybody, Garden Spot is on the air, so just relax and listen in your easy rocking chair. Music for the family in the good old-fashioned way. We hope that we can please you, bring you sunshine every day.
Welcome back once again, everybody, to Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show. We're on this edition. This is show number 144, and it's being recorded on the last day of August in 2023 as a tribute to Hank Williams Sr. Now, the year 2023 is the 100th birthday celebration of Hank Williams Sr., and so I'm going to feature here a lot of the songs you're going to hear from the Garden Spot program that Hank did live on the radio many, many years ago. And so we're going to feature it right here on the American Music Show in memory of Hank Williams Sr. So just sit back, enjoy it, and check out some old Hank from way on back.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome once again to our Garden Spot offering for today. And here is our special guest for today on our program. I know you're going to enjoy his songs. It's the old lovesick drifting cowboy himself, Hank Williams.
Thank you a lot, Mr. Grant Turner, and welcome friends and neighbors. We're going to start things off here on the Garden Spot program today with a little tune that Grant just said something about there, the Lovesick Blues. Let's get them, fellas. I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. Lord, I don't know what I'll do. All I do is sit and sigh. Oh Lord, that last long day she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would cry. She'll do me, she'll do you. She's got that kind of loving. Lord, I looked to hear when she called me sweet Daddy. Such a beautiful dream. I hate to think it all over. I've lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow. Lord, I'm nobody's sugar daddy now, and I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. Well, I'm in love with a beautiful gal. That's what's the matter with me. Well, I'm in love with a beautiful gal, but she don't care about me. Lord, I tried and I tried to keep her satisfied, but she just wouldn't stay. So now that she is leaving, this is all I can say. I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. Lord, I don't know what I'll do. All I do is sit and sigh. Oh Lord, that last long day she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would cry. She'll do me, she'll do you. She's got that kind of loving. Lord, I looked to hear her when she called me sweet Daddy. Such a beautiful dream. I hate to think it all over. my heart it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow. Lord, I'm nobody's sugar daddy now, and I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues.
Well, howdy there, neighbor. How's everybody at your house? Here we are back for another visit with another Garden Spot program, the program that always brings along your favorite singers. And just to prove that we do have your favorites, here's our guest for today, Hank Williams.
Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Grant. Welcome, friends and neighbors. Here we are. We're going to pick you a few tunes here. We hope you're going to enjoy them. We're going to start off with a little novelty song of mine called I'll Be a Bachelor Till the Day I Die. I'll take you to the picture show, and babe, I'll hold your hand. I'll set up in your parlor, let you cool me with your fan. I'll listen to your troubles, and I'll pet you when you cry. But get that marrying out of your head, I'll be a bachelor till I die. Well, I don't mind going out and playing around if that will bring you fun. But somehow I can't understand how 1 and 1 makes 1. I like to cuddle near you and listen to you lie. But get that marrying out of your head, I'll be a bachelor till I die. Now if you want a helpmate, you're just wasting lots of time. 'Cause I'm afraid of church bells, how they scare me when they chime. I've seen those married people just up and say goodbye. So get that marrying out of your head, I'll be a bachelor till I die. This freedom's mighty precious in this land of liberty. And I've seen what matrimony's done to better men than me. I don't mind keeping company with the apple of my eye. But keep that marrying out of your head, I'll be a bachelor till I die.
Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show.
I talked with a stranger, so sad and forlorn. His garments were sackcloth, all tattered and torn. He told me a story of sorrow and woe. His heart went to heaven at the first fall of snow. He spoke of his angel, a dear baby girl. He loved every footstep, he loved every curl. But she went to heaven just 1 year ago. The angels came for her at the first fall of snow. He still had the dolly that she used to love. He held and caressed it and gazed up above. He whispered, my baby, you're waiting, I know. I'll bring you your dolly at the first fall of snow. And there as I listen, my eyes filled with tears. I knew she was part of his happy did tremble. He spoke soft and low. I'll be with my baby at the first fall of snow. I patted his shoulder, my feelings to hide. I couldn't let him know I was crying inside. He smiled as we parted, 'cause he didn't know that we lost our baby at the first fall of snow.
Well, hello there, neighbor. Here we are back again with another Garden Spot program with some more of your very good friends. We didn't dress up much today because, well, we allowed how we was going to be visiting home folks. We wouldn't need to. So you just make yourself comfortable and let me introduce our guest for today. It's your old friend, Hank Williams. Hello,
Thank you
Hank.
a lot, Grant, and welcome, friends and neighbors. We're going to start off here with a little tune, and we mean every word of it. I just can't get you off my mind. Lord, I can't get you off of my mind. When I try, I'm just wasting my time. Lord, I've tried and I've tried, and all night long I've cried, but I can't get you off of my mind. I didn't think you would leave me behind, but I guess you're the two-timing kind. You got stars in your eyes, but they can't hide the lies, and I can't get you off of my mind. My mind. When I try, I'm just wasting my time. Lord, I've tried and I've tried, and all night long I've cried, but I can't get you off of my mind. I didn't think you would leave me behind, but I guess you're the two-timing kind. Do you think that it's smart to jump from heart to heart? Then I can't get you off of my mind.
Really want to thank you for tuning in to Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show. It's always great to hear from you. You can email me at roger@hurricanewilson.com. That's ROGER at hurricanewilson.com. The website is hurricanewilson.com. There's also a place there where you can listen to previous versions of the American Music Show at hurricanewilson.com. Love having you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Roger Wilson Guitar. And the other pages are a Facebook page, which is Roger Hurricane Wilson, Instagram under Roger Hurricane Wilson Guitar, Twitter at Roger Hurricane W, and of course on SoundCloud at Roger Hurricane Wilson. And there's a couple of other pages on Facebook. One's a like page and a group page. So it's always great to hear from you here as we share the music on Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show. Thanks for being along.
Well, Hank, our friends must have known that you were going to be here today because they just almost sent in a carload of mail. Most of them wanted to hear the Lovesick Blues. You sung that. And now here's a great big stack of mail for another great favorite. You know which one I mean?
You couldn't mean Mansion on the Hill, could you,
That's
Grant?
it, Hank. You
Well,
going to sing
we'll
it
just
today?
do that right now.
All right.
How about it? Tonight down here some man know how I feel as I sit here alone in my cabin. I can see a mansion on the hill. Do you recall when we parted? The story to me you revealed. You said you could live without love, dear, in your loveless mansion on the hill. The light shine bright from your window. The trees stand so silent and still. I know you're alone with your pride, dear, in your loveless mansion on the hill. I've waited all of these years, love, to give you a heart true and real. 'Cause I know you're living in sorrow in your loveless mansion on the hill.
Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show.
Tempted and tried, we're often made to wonder, and why it should be thus all the day long, while there are others living about us, never molested, going the wrong. Father alone will know more about it. Father alone will understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. When death has come and taken our loved ones, it leaves our home so lonely and drear. It's then do we wonder why others prosper, living so wicked year after year. Father alone will know all about it. Father alone will understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine, for we'll understand it all by and by.
Well, hello, neighbor. neighbor, come right in and enjoy another Garden Spot program. You know, this is a show that brings you all your favorite folk music singers, and we've got our real favorite with us today. Once again, it's our pleasure to bring back to the microphone Hank Williams. And friends, don't go away, because before we bring Hank up, I'd just like to tell you that stay tuned, because he's going to sing that great song of his today, the Love Sick Blues. Yes, sir. All right, Hank, take over.
All right, thank you a lot, Grant. Friends, here's a tune, a little novelty that I wrote and recorded. It's been a big favorite, too, all around the country. Bunch of nonsense called If You'll Mind Your Business, You'll Stay Busy 48 hours out of 24. Here we go. If the wife and I are fussing, brother, that's all right. 'Cause me and that sweet woman's got a license to fight. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. 'Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine. Well, the woman on our party line's a nosy thing. She picks up her receiver when she knows it's my ring. Why don't she mind her own business? Mind your own business. 'Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine. If I wanna stay out till 2 or 3, now brother, that's my headache, don't you worry about me. You just mind your own business. Mind your own business. 'Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine. If I get my head beat black and blue, now that's my wife and my stove wood too. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. 'Cause if you mind your business, you'll stay busy all the time. Hey friends, that time we hate to see has come around again. It means we're gonna have to leave you. This is Hank Williams speaking for all the gang, saying thanks a lot for listening, and best of luck and health to each and every one of you. Take care of yourself till we get around to see you again. Until then,
There you have it, a bunch of great Hank Williams Sr. performances back on the Garden Spot programs way back in the day. And just dedicating that to the memory of Hank Williams Sr., who would have been turning 100 this year of 2023. That's when this recording is being made of the show, just as a tribute to Hank Williams Sr. So you heard it right here on Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show. The other thing I'm going to show you right here, I'm going to take, we got plenty of time left. I'm going to be performing at the Hank Williams Museum for the 100th anniversary in September of 2023. And I've been performing at the Hank Museum down in Montgomery, Alabama for quite a number of years. I always love being down there. A lot of great folks and a lot of great music comes through there. And I'm really proud to be a part of it. So this was back in 2016. I made an appearance there. Sometimes it's either on New Year's Day, which commemorates the death of Hank Williams back in 1953, and then his birthday, of course, around September 17th of each year. So anyway, this is yours truly, Roger Hurricane Wilson, live at the Hank Williams Museum in Montgomery, Alabama, back in 2016.
So please make welcome to our stage again, he's like a five-time performer here, Mr. Roger Hurricane Wilson.
Thank you. It's good to see y'all today. I got a song here by Hank that you don't really hear very often, and I've made my own version of it. That's all I ever do to any song is make my own version of it. I think all the blues come around. Once I was happy as I could be, but I let a gal make a fool of me. And ever since she let me down, the blues come around when the sun goes down. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around every evening when the sun goes down. In the sky, the doggone blues never made me cry. But ever since she left this town, the blues come around when the sun goes down. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around every evening when the sun goes down. Castles very high, and then she went and said goodbye. And ever since she tore them down, the blues come around when the sun goes down. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around every evening when the sun goes down. Called me all her own, but now she's gone and I'm alone. And every evening I'm sorrow bound. The blues come around when the sun goes down. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around every evening when the sun goes down. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around. Oh, the blues come around every evening when the sun goes down. It's always a pleasure to be here at the Hank Museum. I've been here a number of New Year's. This is the first birthday I've gotten to be at. Another classic by Hank, of course. The news is out all over town that you've been seen out running round. I know that I should leave, but then I just can't go. You win again. This heart of mine could never see what everybody knew but me. Just trust in you was my great sin. What can I do? You win again.
I'm sorry for your victim now. Soon his head, like mine, will bow. He'll give his heart, but all in vain. And someday say, you win again. You have no heart, you have no shame. You take true love and give the blame. But I guess that I should not complain. I love you still. You win again. I guess that I should not complain. I love you still. You win again.
Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show.
Now, this next tune is one by Hank that I learned this one. I was asked to do this one on New Year's. Do like every other kid does, I got on YouTube and learned it. I used to ruin the records, but now I got on YouTube. All right? You thought she'd care for you, and you acted smart. Go on and break you crazy heart. You lived on promises I knew would fall apart. Go on and break you crazy heart. You never would admit you were mistaken. You didn't even know the chances you were taking. But I knew you couldn't win. I told you from the start. Go on and break you crazy heart. Missing, but I tried my best to warn you, but you wouldn't listen. You told me I was wrong. You thought that you were smart. Go on and break you crazy heart. Go on, you crazy heart. Thank you. I got a really special song here. I always do this when I play here. And it was a song written by a great songwriter named Steve Young. And he wrote this song as a tribute to Hank Sr. for Hank Jr. to sing. Hank Jr. did his own version of it. Steve Young also did his own. And I also do my own. The song is called Montgomery in the Rain. It's one of my favorite songs ever. And it's a tribute to Hank Sr. You don't have to hide your baby. You don't have to go get no gun. Well, how can you blame me for things that I ain't never done? Well, I used to live here, but now I've come back again. Just to stop for a while and to see how things might have been. I had to come back to remember the joy and the pain. It's alright with you before I get back on the train. I just wanna see Montgomery in the rain. Around these streets and old houses are a whole lot of changes I've been through. From the top of the town to feeling down to washing cars and shining shoes. Well, I once met a woman here with ways like I've never seen. And we used to ramble from here to old New Orleans. I had to come back to remember the joy and the pain. It won't be long till I'm gone, 'cause it ain't the same. I did wanna see Montgomery in the rain. I just came back here to stare at an old window pane. But one last look before you tear it all down with your crane. You don't have to hide your baby, you don't have to go get no gun. Don't you stare like I'm crazy as if I was Hank's only son. I had to come back to remember the joy and the pain. It won't be long till I'm gone, 'cause it ain't the same. It's alright with you before I get back on the train. I'm gonna go out to Hank's tombstone and cry up a thunderstorm chain. But I did wanna see Montgomery in the rain. You don't have to hide your baby, you don't have to go get no gun. Well, how can you blame me for things that I ain't never done? Well, I used to live here, but now I've come back again. Just to stop for a while and to think how things might have been. I had to come back to remember the joy and the pain. It's alright with you before I get back on the train. Just wanna see Montgomery in the rain.
Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show.
Hank had a lot of different kinds of songs. He had sad songs, and happy songs, and fun songs, and crazy songs, and goofy songs. It's kind of a mixture of all of them, I think, right here. Come on. you wanna do is sit around and pout. But now I've had enough, no getting out. Well, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. I'm a long gone daddy, don't need you anyhow. Well, I've been in the doghouse so doggone long. When I get a kiss, I think something's wrong. Well, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy, don't need you anyhow. I go find a gal that wants to treat me right. You go find a guy that wants to fight. Well, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy, don't need you anyhow. Well, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy, don't need you anyhow. Well, I remember back when you were nice and sweet. Things have changed, you'd rather fight than eat. Well, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy, don't need you anyhow. I'm gonna do some riding on the midnight train. I'm taking everything but my ball and chain. Well, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. Well, I'm a long gone daddy, don't need you anyhow. Well, I'm a long gone daddy, don't need you anyhow. Well, if the wife and I are fussing, brother, that's alright. It's me and that's the woman's got a license to fight. Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business? Well, if you mind your own business, and you won't be minding mine. Well, the woman on her party line's the nosiest thing. She picks up her receiver when she knows it's my ring. Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business? Well, if you mind your own business, and you won't be minding mine. I got a little gal that wears her hair up high. The boys all whistle when she walks by. Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business? Well, if you mind your own business, and you won't be minding mine. Honky-tonk around to 2 or 3. Well, buddy, that's my headache, don't you worry about me. Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business? Well, if you mind your own business, then you won't be minding mine. Minding other people's business seems to be high tone. I got a lot to do just to mind my own. Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business? Well, if you mind your own business, then you won't be minding mine. Well, if you mind your own business, then you won't be minding mine. It's cool about Hank's songs. It really is cool. I mean, if you have a bunch of bands coming in and playing a bunch of blues songs, a lot of times it just sounds like the same old song over and over. But everybody can take a Hank song and do a lot of different things with it. That's what I love about Hank's songs. Do it our own way and make it our own. So this is what I did to it. Well, I tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time made your heart sad and blue. And so my heart is paying now for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words are said that make the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? You'll never know how much it hurts to see you sit and cry. You know you need and want my love, and you're afraid to try. Why do you run and hide from life? To try it just ain't smart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged to me, but now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart?
Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show.
Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go, oh me, oh my, oh. Me gotta pull the P-road on the bayou. My Yvonne, she's sweetest one, oh me, oh my, oh. Son of a gun, gonna have a big fun on the bayou. One jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Jeremy, oh. The guitar, the fruit jar, and the gay-o. Son of a gun, gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Thibodeau, Fontenot, the place is buzzing. Kimbo, come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dressed in style, go hog wild, oh me, oh my. Son of a gun, gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Well, jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Jeremy, oh. The guitar, the fruit jar, and the gay-o. Son of a gun, gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Settle down, far from town, get me a hero. And I'm gonna catch all the catfish in the bayou. Swap my mom to buy mom, oh what you need, oh. Son of a gun, gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Well, jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. So I'm gonna see my Jeremy, oh. The guitar, the fruit jar, and the gay-o. Son of a gun, gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Well, jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Jeremy, oh. The guitar, the fruit jar, and the gay-o. Son of a gun, gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Next song is one that usually if the guy that wrote it shows up, I'll play it with him. Now, Gary Gentry had great success with The Ride. Got a couple of recordings of him playing with him here over the years. I told him, I said, if you're not here, I'm playing it myself. Well, I was thumbing from Montgomery. I had my guitar on my back when a stranger stopped beside me in a long white Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. He said, "It's a long walk to Nashville. Would you like a ride, son?" Well, I sat down in the front seat. He turned on the radio. Them sad old songs coming out of them speakers was solid country gold. Then I noticed the stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light. And I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, "Mister, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long hard ride. 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long hard ride." Just south of Nashville. He turned that car around. He said, "This is where you get off, boy, 'cause I'm going back to Alabama." And as I stepped out of that Cadillac, I said, "Mister, many thanks." He said, "You don't have to call me Mister, mister. The whole world calls me Hank." He said, "Mister, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long hard ride." He said, "Mister, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long hard ride. 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long hard ride."
All right, there you have my set from the Hank Williams Museum back in 2016. Just doing a bunch of Hank songs, and then I did that tribute there to Hank Sr., written by Gary Gentry, called The Ride. If you want to send me an email, the email is roger@hurricanewilson.com. Our website is hurricanewilson.com. Love to have you subscribe to the YouTube channel at Roger Wilson Guitar. I'm on Facebook under Roger Hurricane Wilson, Instagram under Roger Hurricane Wilson Guitar, Twitter, which is now called X, at Roger Hurricane W. And there's a couple of pages on Facebook, a like page and a group page for the American Music Show. You can always join in and communicate with us. But anyway, this is a feature in memory of Hank Williams Sr. This recording is being made in September of 2023. Anyway, I'm going to leave you right now with a song called The Ride. This is the studio version I recorded. I was really honored that Gary Gentry had allowed me to just do it kind of the way I wanted to. And this is it here. It's called The Ride. And in the meantime, and until next time, keep it in the road.
Well, I was thumbing from Montgomery. I had my guitar on my back when a stranger stopped beside me
Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. He said, "It's a long walk to Nashville. It's like a ride, son." Well, I sat down in the front seat. He turned on the radio. Them sad old songs coming out of them speakers was solid country gold. And I noticed the stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light. And I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, "Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." Cried to south of Nashville. Then he turned that car around. He said, "This is where you get off, boy, because I'm going back to Alabama." And as I stepped out of that Cadillac, I said, "Mister, many thanks." He said, "You don't have to call me mister. The whole world called me Hank." He said, "Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." He said, "Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." He said, "Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride."
You have been listening listening to Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show here on 88.5 KALA with your host, longtime touring musician, recording artist, songwriter, and guitar instructor, Roger Hurricane Wilson. This is David Baker, reminding you to tune in each week at this same time for Roger Hurricane Wilson's American Music Show here on 88.5 KALA, where the jazz is and the blues are.